Boy, Swoss checking in right quick. You know what I'm talking about? Enough said, ENT, Big Banks Life, marketing, you know what I'm talking about? Need them videos, holla at my boy CJ Banks. You know what I'm talking about? YouTube.com/Enough Said Films. That's what it is, bro. But, yo, tonight special right now, bro. Got PG representing LA, little Altamont. Gonna get with her in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, it's your boy Swoss checking in. You know, I ain't did this in a minute. You know, we can do YouTube, we can do whatever, we can do Facebook. But the only thing we need you to do right now is just listen. Holla at your boy. PG, the business said, homie.
Glad to be here.
Okay, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I already introduced the people to you, but go ahead and tell the people about yourself a little bit, who you are, you know what I'm saying, what you do out here, why you here right now.
Alright, well, my name is Ponygirl, and I've been rapping for a minute now, you know. I go in and I go out, you know. It ain't, sometimes I try to think that it was just a hobby, but you know, if you wake up rapping, go to sleep rapping,
okay,
eat rapping, you know, that's what it is. I was born to do this. It's in my blood.
Okay. Alright, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, you know, people know who you are. Some people do, some people don't.
Right.
But so for the people that know of Ponygirl right now, why don't you tell the people what projects that you have in the streets right now? What's going on with you?
Alright, well, I'm from, you know, from where I'm from, a lot of people know who I am. You know, I think in Florida, I think the majority of the cities, I could say, the major cities, know who I am. If not, they, you know, they've heard about it, you know, they done heard about me. But I got a new album coming out. It should be out no later than this summertime.
Okay.
Now I don't want to set a date, a specific date, but it's in the work.
Okay.
It's in the work.
All right, so you got that one project come out. Can you tell the people what makes you stick out from the rest of the other artists out there right now?
It's a lot of good artists out there, so what I can say that's going to make me stand out about the artists, I will compare myself to the artists that I like. And I like most artists because they're real, you know, because they speak what they've experienced. Anything that you really hear me rap about, I've experienced it firsthand. If I might not have dealt with it direct, but it's been indirect, or, you know, it's real. Okay.
All right,
yeah.
I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? On your up and coming projects, are you working in collabs? Who are you working with right now?
Yeah, I have collaborations with a couple of local artists that are very good. I have collaborations with Sherwood Ross, which is known by the name of LA Wood Grain, Marquise Hill, which is known by Queasy or Pissy Boy, you know, release Pissy Boy, yeah. And I have Crosstown Productions, which I'm under his production right now, and he has an artist, Gutter, which is off the chain, yeah.
All right, now on the artists who you stated, are they from your area or other areas? What areas are those artists from?
Queese and, well, Pissy Boy and LA Wood Grain are from my area. Gutter is from New Orleans. It's a local New Orleans rapper. Awesome. Okay.
All right. Now, on your projects and everything, if you had to describe, you know, your style or lyrics, how would you describe your rap style and lyrics?
I would describe my rap style as being different. And you know, I can't compare myself to nobody. I can't even really think of nobody that I can just tell you that, you know, remotely to what it's in relation to what they rap. I'm my own. I got my own style.
All right,
you know?
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So by you having your own style right now, what do you think about the music scene right now?
This is what I say, what I personally feel. You know, I'm Nicki Minaj, that's my girl. Trina, that's my girl. Right. You know, I'm down with the old school rapper. My main protege is Mia X. You understand?
Right.
But everybody, a lot of people are doing their thing, but it's a lot of rappers that I feel like they don't sound all that great. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I hear it, I be like, ooh, God, she made it.
Right.
So then I know I can get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know I can get some of this money.
Okay.
I don't need it all. Just let me get some.
Okay. So with everything, what you've been going through and everything, what do you have planned for the rest of this year?
Well, the rest of this year, I intend on getting at least one project finished, one complete album.
Okay.
You know, I plan on touring a lot of cities. I got I got some raw promoters behind me, some raw production.
Okay.
Enough Said Entertainment, Crosstown Entertainment.
All right.
I have some real hustlers behind me. And with that said, I really feel like this year is gonna be a blessed year for me.
Okay. All right, that's what it is. Now, all right. You know, everybody when you get successful, you have haters. So while we're here with you right now, Ponygirl, the real writer, what is your motto for the people that hate on you? What is the motto you got for them?
You know what? If I was not taught on hating, I grew up on hating. You know, that's just like a second nature to me. I've mastered it. You understand? This is what you always taught to do about a hater. You love them. You respect them. Even though I rap street and I rap real, you know, I still know God. I know Jesus. I know love. So I love my haters, because if it wasn't for y'all, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at. I probably wouldn't excel to the point that I'm going to go to show y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a reason to hate. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all, I ain't doing nothing now. Y'all hate. Now come on now.
Okay.
Be for real.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Right. PG, the real writer, representing Lil Altamont and all down Old Town. Old Town, man. She with y'all, bro. Y'all better open up your ears, your eyes, everything, bro. Cause PG, real writer. Y'all know what time it is. Enough said. Your boy Swoss checking in. Oh, you ain't need to say nothing else, cause enough said. What's up, old boy? What's going on with you, Cross?
What's up with you, Swoss?
Nothing, bro. Just chilling. You know what I'm talking about? But why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, man, so they can get a little bit more comfortable with what's going on right now.
Well, my name is Cross, man, and represent Cross Sound Productions.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? We with artist production. We have Ponygirl. You know, we working with you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Swoss, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put together a movement for, you know what I'm saying, this Georgia, Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ask my opinion, I think Georgia and Florida really run the South. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the help of Louisiana and Texas. Though,
okay.
But, you know what I'm saying? You got to give us our props, though, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What I'm saying? We just trying to make a little name for ourselves, though, man.
All right. So, what are some of the artists you're working with right about now?
Well, right now, you know what I'm saying, my two main focuses right now is Ponygirl is number one, you know what I'm saying, my female artists and all this. So, you know what I'm saying, for our lagoons out there, you know what I'm saying, we got Gutter Man out there, you know what I'm saying, straight from Louisiana, holding it down, and we represent him. And also, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look for that street class too, you know what I'm saying. That's me and my partner, you know what I'm saying, we doing a little something with a little southern flavor, you know what I'm saying, something to check out for.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay, so I noticed you named two artists. You know, would you like to explain any of the projects that you're working on with either of the two? Like I heard you say Gutter. Can you tell us about his up and coming project right about now?
Well, yes, Gutter is like I was saying, he was a Louisiana-based artist. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we actually ran together though. It was by coincidence. We was actually classmates at one of the university that I was going to for audio recording arts engineer. But you know what I'm saying, he was one of the hottest rappers that was out at the time. And also my lady, you know what I'm saying, she's a phenomenal rapper that's been in the game for years, Ponygirl.
Okay.
And I mean, enough said, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's up. So I noticed you said your artist was based out of Louisiana. You know, how does it feel to have a Louisiana artist right here in Central Florida? You know what I'm saying? Is it tough? Does he get the recognition he needs to get from our market area?
Honestly, you know what? I'm all about with the marketing area and stuff because I understand the business though. But my main focus is what I drive for is good music. And one thing I know that he got is good music, no matter what area that he's in. It's the same thing with Ponygirl. You know what I'm saying? It's good music. And I want good music. I want to reach for if somebody is in Los Angeles, New York, or either Miami. You know what I'm saying? I want them to feel it from all areas or all corners of America. I mean, not even America, because of the world. Because I think when you make music, you're making an expression of yourself. As long as you're able to express yourself, you've done a good job. And for us, these artists right here, they're not emulating anybody. They're expressing themselves, and they're doing a good job. And that's the only thing Crosstown is trying to promote.
All right, Crosstown. So, I mean, I feel you on that. And I'm quite sure a lot of listeners and viewers, they're going to feel you as well. So, with Gutter, because I asked Ponygirl the same question, but by you dealing with multiple artists, what do you feel separates Gutter from the other artists that you've been working with as far as Crosstown Records?
Individuality. Because he has his own character, and it's like when I look at music, I don't approach music as a fan. I approach music as I just look at it as overall. With music, I think it's a form of expression. As long as you're able to express yourself and able to do it well and not emulate anybody else, then I think you're doing yourself. Honestly, I've been really kind of disappointed with music and how it's been going these days, because it's like, I feel like, honestly, you gotta feel me on this. Like, there's a lot of people do it for the fame and the fortune, but I understand. I respect somebody that do it for their promoting their frame of thought, so to speak, and promoting what they're about. I like individuality. And one thing I say about Gutter and as Ponygirl, they are individuals. They are not like emulating anybody else, and they are somebody to emulate.
Okay, that sounds great. So, by that being said, with you being affiliated with the music, if I had asked you what was your purpose in the music as far as the message in the music, what type of artists do you like to work with? Do you like to work with all artists, or do you like to work with just artists that has a message in their music?
I like to work with, I mean, if you're not making a message with your music, I'm like, why are you making music? I really do like somebody that's making a message with their music. I want you to be able to express yourself and not just making music just for like fame or fortune or anything like this. I want you to be able to express you as your individuality. And that's one of the things that I'm really trying to promote for Crosstown. Okay.
So Crosstown, do you feel you getting support from your neighborhood, from your area?
Yes, I'm getting a lot of support from it, from my neighborhood, and as far as like me being from Georgia and coming down to Florida, for as like learning and developing, I've been receiving a lot of love from Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like for you, as instance, you're open up in the doors and
all right, thank you. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's Swoss. Nobody else but Swoss. You know what I'm saying? Swoss, you've been really holding it down and showing me love. Like, I've been knowing you for 7 years so far, man, and all 7 years been pleasant. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I don't put sugar on shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're cool with me.
All right, that's good. That's good. Now, so by you being affiliated with myself and doing Crosstown Productions, what advice can you offer anyone that's coming into this game?
Be real. That's the only thing I can really say. I really want to express that to everybody. Just be real. Just be yourself. And if music is in you, express that to people. And that's you. Do not strive to be like nobody else. It's okay to like something about somebody else, but put your own flavor to it. Be just yourself. That's the only thing that I really strive for. Okay, so by that being said, what motivates you? What motivates me is because I don't see a lot of that, and I want to put a lot of that in the game. Okay. That's really my only motivation. I really want to put a lot of that into the game. All right, that's what's up. So before we wrap this up, you gotta let the people know, what do you have planned for the rest of this year? For the rest of this year, really though, up and coming, I got this new event that I'm trying to start out. Later Lyrics is 2011. It's gonna be the first event that I'm trying to put together for female rappers. But I'm also trying to develop artists and put together some talents, and I'm also trying to put together a beat team to it, like you know what I'm saying, somebody to do a production team as well.
Okay, and that's what it is. We get
right,
back at you.
Hey, appreciate it, those Swoss though, man. You always gonna be my boy, man.
That's what it is.
All right.
Go. That's what the business is, bro. Y'all just heard it live, exclusive, man. Right here, right now. I don't know what time you checking it out, but you checking it out right now. Hey, that Crosstown Productions. Live, right here, exclusive. This is exclusive, bro. You here before it get done. Now where they do that at, huh?